If you're shopping for Ottawa Condo and filtering for low fees, this video could save you over $18,000 because a $450,000 condo with fees is more expensive than $550,000 townhomes with no fees. And today in this video, I will show you why low fees don't mean low cost and the one document that tells you when the surprise bill is coming. The reason the buyers keep getting this wrong is because the market isn't behaving the way they expect. Most buyers think that the Ottawa market is going in the one direction, but data from past 12 months shows that there is a massive value gap between the Ottawa condos and townhomes, which makes almost no sense. Right now, the prices for Ottawa townhomes are increasing because of the low inventory, but for Ottawa condos, the sales have slashed over 35%. Some listings they are staying there for a week and some for months. Usually, in the slower market, buyers look for cheaper options, which should be condo. But smart buyers, they are moving away from them, which raises a natural question that why buyers are paying more for townhomes rather than going for condos. The answer is simple. A $450,000 condo with fees is way more expensive than $550,000 townhomes. And the bargain, it was just an illusion. You are not buying a house, you are buying a business. But if you think that you can judge a business just by looking at low monthly fees, then that's your first mistake. Think of it as a shared bank account. If a building roof repair costs $200,000, but the bank account has only $50,000, the remaining $150,000 has to come from somewhere. And guess where it comes from? It comes from you. So this is how cheap condo turns into a $20,000 massive bill. And these are not just made up numbers. North Edmonton, a building sought as much $1,200,000 for special assessment from 44 units. Similarly, in June 2023, a condo complex in Calgary faced a total special assessment cost of $500,000. So low fees are just a way to hide a massive bill that's waiting for you in the future. So how do you know when that bill is coming? So every building has a hidden biological clock. So if you don't know where the building is in that particular life cycle, then basically you are buying a massive bill with a preset timer. A 5-year-old building, it's like a teenager. It's healthy and cheap. But once building hits 20 to 30 year mark, that's when it enters the danger zone. That is where building roof, elevator and windows, they all retire at the same time. And the sneaky math which we discussed earlier, if that wasn't done right, then that's the exact moment where building goes broke. So if your building is 30 years old and still the fees are low, you're not getting a deal, you're getting a huge debt. But you don't have to worry or you don't have to guess when the debt is coming, because there's a way to look under the hood for any Ottawa condo before you even step inside the building. There's one document which is the master key, and it's called status certificate. 90% of the buyers ignore those paperwork and they consider that as boring and give it to their lawyers. You shouldn't consider that as a boring paperwork. You should consider it as a financial heart monitor for your investment. So when you look at the status certificate, don't just look at the shiny photos. First, look at the legal section to make sure the building isn't sued. Second, check the budget section to make sure the building is well funded for any major repairs we discussed earlier. And if the bank account is empty, the biological clock we discussed is about to hit zero. So make sure the building has reserve fund of at least 70%. And second, check the fee history, that are the fees increasing 10% every year? And if the board is healthy, they will show you this number with pride. But if there is any missing information or they are delaying the information for you, then walk away from that deal immediately. So to summarize it, the 2026 Ottawa market, you are not just buying an apartment, you are buying a business. So if you check the math, respect the building's biological age and demand the status certificate, you will be the only one in the room that knows the actual worth of the unit. So now you know how to avoid a bad condo deal. But do you know there is a different ownership risk that's hitting Canadian homeowners right now? In some cities, banks are pausing mortgages because of the historic land claims that were settled years ago. To see if your property is under the legal fault line, tap here on my video Canada's Land Claim Crisis Explained, where I'm explaining how the historic land claims are affecting the property titles. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye.